Welcome to my Google Forms basic tutorial. I've used Forms as a quick assessment. The way it's designed, though, you can present a lesson and ask questions to gauge understanding. Depending on your purpose, it can take 5 minutes or 3 hours to create a form. You need to start in Google Drive, where you create form. This gives you the basic template. You'll want to change the title. Mine is called Time After Time. You can put in a form description. This is a mini lesson. Up here there are form settings. You can play around with them if you'd like. The first question I want to ask is first name, last initial. I'd like to know who's taking the test, and this is best done as a text question. I want it to be required, and I'm done. Now I'm going to add an item. I want to know how much time do you spend daily using electronic devices. I want to make this a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being none, and 10 being 10 or more hours. And we're done. I want to add item. My next item is a video. So I will need to insert. There are many different things you can choose to insert, and one of them is video. You can search in YouTube, or I've memorized the URL or copied it, and I can paste it in here. I want to select The Story of Me by Dr. Stephen Murphy. And I like that. It's done. Add item. My next question is not a video, so I'm going to cancel this and discover that when you add an item, it's going to add what you last did. So I'm going to move this back to text because then I know I can write a question. And I want my students to watch the TED Talk. And I want them to answer, how do you think others see you? This will take more than a few words, so let's make it a paragraph of text. This will give them a bigger answering space. And done. Now I want to add a final item. And the question is, what can you do to improve your active listening skills? I think this could be multiple choice. I could listen like a cow. I could use less technology. I could use technology discreetly. Or none of the above. And done. This is my entire lesson. They will, at the end, when they've submitted their form, get a confirmation. You can customize it. Let's see what the form looks like. We're going to view a live form. Pretty simple. Very boring. And there's an option 1 that doesn't belong. So let's go back and edit it. Let's change the theme. Go down here. We were talking about cows, so let's put in the farm. That brightens it up a bit. If you'd like, you can add a collaborator. I know as the librarian, I collaborate with people often, so you can invite people who can edit, and they'll be notified by email. You can send the form. You can send it using a short URL. You can embed it. You can use any of these social media. You can email it, or when you're in Google Classroom, there's a simple way to send it out to your students. Finally, you can review the responses. There are none. I just created this form. You can also find them in your Google Drive. Here's another form where people have been responding. Because it's a spreadsheet, you can customize it, you can sort your data, and do what you need to do. And you can also share your responses. If you need more information, there's a really great written tutorial called Google Forms for Teachers, a must-read guide. That's where I got a lot of my information. It's put together by a guy named Eric Kurtz. And hopefully he can answer any questions that I have not. Have fun with your Google Forms.